来。哦，等一等线啊。哇哦。No no 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 no。OK。What? Are you playing it out? Okay. Good. Line's good. Line's good. Running nice. Running. Line's good. Line's good. Running. Running. Clean. Clean. Whoa, whoa. 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 Whoa.
Good.
Okay, 8-9, just a hair solid.
Good afternoon and welcome to Draw 7 of the ATB Classic from Okotoks, Alberta. Here we are. This is Team Tao versus Team Zhu.
可以带啊 ，hard， 往，可以啊，可以。10秒5。
And we've got, these teams are in the B side. So both teams with one loss
Clean.
would like to keep it that
clean.
way.
Clean. Whoa.
And again, we're joining. You're joining us here at the Okotoks Curling Club in Okotoks, Alberta. This is the ATB Classic. I'm Daniel Bubola, and I'm joined here with Mickey Pendergast. We're off to a fairly conservative start here in this first end.
Yeah, the first one in, and they hit, and they've just been hitting. They got a roll out now, so Zhu can go with the corner guard now. I assume Tal will just peel it the way this game has started. Ring, so I don't know if they called it in or called the corner, but
yeah.
Tighter,
Ends
but
up in the ring.
Still might be out. Well, this might call up a hair more. Okay, medium again.
Motion for a hit and roll. Looks like he's trying to bring the play back to center. And Team Tau is the University of Alberta team. As you can see by the logo on their jacket.
Good. 9-1.
Team Zhao has joined us from China.
Yeah, several Asian teams in this event.
Yes.
A couple Japan, a couple of China, I think.
Yes.
Maybe Korea as well.
I don't think. We've got. I think we have two from China, 3 from Japan, 1 from New Zealand. So quite a bit of air miles racked up.
Yeah, Netherlands.
Players here.
Netherlands. From the Netherlands.
Few from the U.S., Switzerland.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And Megan Edwards, as usual, is joining us. Or she's going to be a little bit late, looks like.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Hard. Right out.
Oh, and this one.
10 flat.
Are they going to be able to get that out? Just
curl? What's that?
don't know if that was a throwing error or the broom may have been in the wrong spot. But
yeah. They said 10 seconds, so I don't know what they're playing for weight, but maybe a little down from the previous ones.
And that one slides to the back of the house
3 more
too.
feet of speed, Jade. You got it.
They're just playing for their blank now. Not much going on. Not much exciting here.
No, it'll be a pretty straightforward end unless somebody makes a major error.
Yeah.
That's almost solid. Queen. Good. Nice. Good toss. Shot.
Well, an end like this definitely keeps the pace of play moving a little bit. You know, the previous game we had the A-side qualifiers of the event, and the stream game went into an extra end. That was Cooey versus Schuster, and it was flirting with the 3-hour mark. So it was an exciting game, but definitely a lot of talking going on there.
Yeah, our friend Kevin is never the fastest guy out there anyway, so it's an untimed event. It can get dangerous.
Right. Schuster did end up pulling off the win and end number 9 there. And our other 2 qualifiers so far, one Dropkin defeated Jacobs, and McEwen with a draw to the button to win his
Over
get
Brunner,
there
right?
over Brunner. Yeah, from Switzerland.
Well, just medium headlight. Yeah, hard. Oh, clean. Yeah. Wait. A shot.
Might as well tell the other games that are playing in case people aren't aware. You got Adams and Jakes, 2 young teams on sheet 1. We got Team Balance and Team Whiff, 2 more young Alberta teams on sheet 3. And then Guzgans is taking on
Abe.
Abe on sheet 4. Sheet 5 is Hood and Totsik, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Where's
And
Totsik from again?
I'm not sure. I got to look that one up.
Somewhere in Europe. I mean, he won the
Yeah.
Beaumont event last weekend. And then Kleider's playing that Maeda.
Yes. Totsik is from Germany, I'm told here.
There you go. That's Europe. That counts.
It does, yeah.
Right.
And we have a mix of B and C games here, so there are a few teams playing for their life here. This feature game here between Zhao and Tao is,
Leave them the other side.
or Zhu and Tao, I should say, this is a B game.
B semi, is it? Or
B
quarter?
semi. These are our semis,
Semifinals.
yeah.
Triple knockout event, so we get 3
Yeah.
losses.
Yeah. To the 5-5.
We get 2, the third one puts you out.
Got it.
Play my in here. Just a tee. Okay. On this path too? Okay. Well, 2 feet more than practice. Yeah, I did.
Bit of a break here. We got to roll out so Tao gets to practice draw weight. It's always nice to get 1 or 2 free ones like that.
Yeah.
Early in the game, get your feel.
Weight's good. T-line. Still top 4.
Shot. Just gave that a little more out than I usually do on my ends.
Try to get it out as wide as possible, just to make Zhu throw into a fresh path and see if maybe you can trick him into jamming the rock here, not rolling out. But it looks like he's got
No problem.
that one in control. So we got a blank opening end here between Tao and Zhu.
It's good. Room, okay, top 4 is fine. Top 4.
And welcome to
Good for
end
top 4.
number 2 of Draw 7 at the
5-1,
ATB
5-1.
Classic, coming to you
Just
from
top 4, Ben, just top
Okotoks, Alberta,
Just
here
here.
at the Okotoks Curling Club. We had a blank first end
Okay,
between
that's fine.
Tao and Zhu in this B semi game here. And
Called it in the rings again, so
Yeah.
hopefully we got a few rocks in play. It's not another end of up and down, but we'll see.
yeah, Tao's rock ending up right on the pin. Oh, this is over curling on them a little bit. I don't know if he got it going or if it was.
I'm going to touch it.
Oh, flash.
Okay. It's tight.
You're a 5 on your draw. Yeah.
That's good. A miss might make it a little more exciting to
Yeah.
watch.
And now Tao's gonna look for a center line guard here.
Good. Get a room. Get a room. Room. Got a curl. Got a curl. Got a curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard
Trying to
curl.
get it to
Good
that
center,
center
hard curl,
line
hard.
there.
Hard, Jaden, hard. Hard, get to center. Hard. Okay.
17.
So it's off the center line. They can tick it if they want. Of course, we are playing the no-tick rule here.
Yeah, they would never take it on purpose, obviously, in this situation. But if it happens to rub the guard, it doesn't go back at least.
Yeah, this will be a play for the one in the rings, but you're okay to rub. This one is curling a fair bit on them. They do need to sweep this to get it by. And they do. It's real quiet wait. All right.
That's a good shot.
That is a good shot.
Top four.
Just freeze.
If you're trying to generate your points, it's often you don't always mind those opponent rocks hanging around the back of the house.
Yeah, when you got a hammer, it's nice to have some shrapnel there to have to navigate. I'll just play the freeze for now and try and close down the center.
Good.
Keep play there for a while.
Line's good. Line's good. Tight if you're late. Tight. Line's good. Whoa. Line's good. Tight. Whoa, clean. Whoa, curl. Whoa. Sit. Good.
Shot.
4-8.
Great shot. It is showing a sliver on the center line side. Zoo just looking to corner freeze to that.
Interesting he's chosen the other turn, but I guess it's slightly better angle this way.
And if you notice in this team, we saw this from the other Chinese team as well. Their inside sweeper is sort of switching sides throughout the sweep. So when they're trying to keep it straight, the inside sweeper is staying as the inside sweeper. You need to curl instead of letting the other sweeper take the lead on that, and they just move to the other side of the rock.
Swivel around like they do in mixed doubles.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Maybe he's that much better of a sweeper. I think you lose a second or two by the time you swivel around. The other guy could be right there.
Yeah, you got to shift the weight a little bit to get over to the other side.
To get your angle going and everything takes a minute.
Yep, straight. Hard. Yeah, hard. Oh, no.
It's not a good result.
No,
4-5.
gives an out to Zoo here.
Pretty easy to sit through here. Even if you make the hit and roll onto the corner, you have a real powerful situation.
Might not even be just a bad call to play the hit and corner freeze there.
It's a pretty good miss if you're calling the double.
Yeah.
Might be flat enough you can make the double and spin up a little too.
Go. Well, hard. Go, hard. Okay.
Well, and
it's a good result actually. Spread that.
Yeah.
Spring that back one further away. A little less grouping on those stones.
Yeah, it went far enough back that it's not really going to come into play when trying to remove these two rocks, and also there's no freeze to it to end up as.
That's right. No, it's good back there.
Yeah.
A little separation.
So Tao attempting the run here. Looking for a double. Run double if would be the ideal outcome here.
Yeah, perfect world is a run double and stays buried, but it's a little high side.
High side gets one out. Yeah.
7.
Gets one, and that shot rock is pretty much fully exposed. Might just be a sliver buried, but
Get half buried here. Yeah, make him play the run again.
yeah, a little stagger.
你慢慢收一点，稍微收一点。
这点有点大。下不
And
来
he placed it high in the house, went a little higher so that if that yellow rock is run in and the double is successful, it would still be sitting second shot because ideally you would have that one in the back of the 8-foot out counting.
That'd be perfect. You want to get third shot here to beat the back yellow, but so that the run back doesn't get him second.
Looks a little wide here. The target might have a little more weight than they called. I think they're going for a plan B here.
A little warm.
Yeah, this is considerably warmer than they wanted. Trying to avoid a double, an easy double that way. It looks like they have a couple of options here now.
The thin double's there. You hit it pretty thin to stick it.
Yeah. Shot rock appears to be about a third buried, and you need to hit less than that to make that double. So the guard's not a factor for the double.
No, it's tough to hit this one too thin actually to make that double.
Oh, may have pinched this one a little bit.
Hard, right up, hard.
Oh,
God. Okay.
looks like on the release he just got it going a tiny bit.
Yeah, definitely. Shouldn't have been anywhere near the guard really to make that shot. Now center guard's gone too. Might have been his savior having the center up there.
Now you're kind of running into a problem. How do I got sitting 3? Where do I put this to not set up a triple?
That's right. Yeah, even with shot rock, just above the tee, obviously, but you get about 4 or 5 feet of separation.
Yeah.
Tao's gonna have to make 2 doubles just to hold him to 2 here. Looks like it's all here. No, it's coming down nice.
Yeah. That's right where he asked for it.
If we want to try to stick it here if we can.
And Tao now in a let's try and stop the bleeding mode here and just remove as much red as you can.
And make the double sit in front of that red. Try and complicate his next shot a little bit. You have to hit. You have to you know, negotiate that back one a little bit.
Should come up.
If it's just right in front of us, play a half rock, hack waiter or something instead of just an open hit. But if you get real lucky, it might go like super thin double and sort of slide backwards.
All right.
Close. Yep.
Oh, he went the other way.
Sit.
It could have been way thinner.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Shot.
Yeah, it's sometimes you know, hard to believe how thin you can actually hit those to make them.
Yeah, it's deceiving the angle. It starts quite a ways above it. So look at the angle there, but especially when they're close together like that. Yeah, you could have hit an inch of that and stayed right at it, or maybe even slid back a bit.
You know, and from the thrower's perspective, or from the line caller's perspective, when the rock's halfway down the sheet, you're not on the rock yet.
Yeah,
you know,
call and hurry when you still got air.
Yeah. So the tendency is, well, make sure we're getting contact here. And
yeah, make sure the double, which isn't bad, but you're giving up 3 here most times. Might leave you a double. Like it puts on the tee line, potentially a double.
Yeah.
It's not a good double off the existing one. The yellow one back there is helping out, like we mentioned earlier.
OK。
Well, some great rock placement this end by Team Zoo.
Yeah, their weight control's been just perfect.
And is Tao trying to slash this one across?
Either that or maybe like a board weight hit and roll. The slash.
Okay.
You're risking giving up 4. You play the slash. You hit it an inch thick and you jam it on the yellow.
Hit and roll and try and make Zoo have to navigate the back one.
Exactly. He's coming out with soft weight. So he's just trying to roll to the center line with something like boards.
Oh, just nose.
And just a nose hit, so, and he'll leave a nose hit back for Zoo. All right, we're being told we have some audio issues here, so we're going to try and adjust it. Some volume issues. Some of you are indicating you're having a hard time hearing us. You can decide whether that's a good thing or not, but
playing loud in my ears. I don't know where it's going.
Right, very simple shot. You don't want to take anything for granted, though.
It's a huge point. Going up 3 instead of up 2 is a big deal.
Yes.
OK， easy。
Yeah, that. And there you go. And Zoo, who started off the end by flashing a rock on the that was on the pin, ends up taking 3 and turned around quite a bit there. So after 2 ends, it's Zoo is up 3-0.
You're the speed.
Good. Just half tight. Line's good. Curling now. Curling now.
Here we are in end number 3 of draw 7 at the ATB Classic,
Whoa.
the
Center line.
Okotoks Curling Club
6-8.
in
6-8.
Okotoks, Alberta.
You're good.
Welcome.
Good toss.
We have a B semifinal matchup here. Zoo versus Tau. I'm Daniel Bubola, and I'm joined with Mickey Pendergast.
Yeah, kind of give up an easy 3 ball there, so now Tao was down 3-0, playing 3, 8-in game. It's always a temptation to be impatient, to go hard and over gamble in these situations and blow it up early. I find you just be patient, find a deuce somewhere along the way, get it back to within 1 point, and try and survive to the 8th end to see where you're at.
Exactly. Yeah. If a 3 happens to present itself, go for it, but
Yeah, of course, but
just play for your 2.
yeah, you get a deuce, force deuce, and you're a tie game. So
Yeah.
you don't need to go crazy this early. If it's a
You're-
sixth end, there's something different story. But we got 6 ends to play still.
Back 8, back 12.
It's back 12.
Yeah, you can even afford a blank and still
Sure.
take that philosophy. So lots of time, no need to panic.
You need to play some really good ends.
Yeah.
But
And that was true back in the 1900s, but even now with the 5-rock rule, it's a 3-ender can emerge out of nowhere.
yeah,
It's
you don't
very
have to,
easy.
you don't have to push too hard because there's going to be rocks in play. There's no choice. There will be rocks in play. It's just a question now of
Right to it.
just executing. You're right. Before all the rules, it would be. A lot of teams would be game over now. You could be out here for another hour and a half, but it's just bang, 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 and nothing.
站站都行。
5-rock really changed that from 4-rock. Because 4-rock, the team with hammer only got 1 guard. Now you get 2, right? And even in 4-rock, they'd be peeling this corner guard right now, and you'd still have trouble managing to build a deuce. But now they have to ignore that corner guard, so if you get a chance to use it, you can get a little extra offense. So
Yeah, and what I have found often with the change to the 5-rock, sometimes in some cases teams aren't even, and you don't end up peeling because the setup by the time you're allowed to peel isn't conducive to peeling. You're already into it, so here you kind of keep just playing as if you're trying to score.
it's more like defense by rock position instead of defense by rock elimination.
Yes.
You put your rocks in better spots, you win the angles. You don't need to peel because you've got them covered in front. I watched the final of Beaumont last weekend with Totzek and Kalthoff, Totzek was up 3 and never threw a peel. He just made a bunch of good come arounds to the forefoot, and Kalthoff's chasing, and the corner guards just sat there waiting, and nothing happened. Right? And that's kind of the way Zoo's playing this. It's all these reds are going to be in the middle, and the corner guards are just there to sort of delay the whole thing. But whether or not he gets a chance to use it or not, he's going to have to blow this up here probably in the next shot. Could have done it here, actually. If you want to use the corner guard, you could have played something on that top red now and rolled away somewhere like a board weight hit and roll or something. And then they peel one, and now maybe you can use the other one. But
Curl, right to it. Sit. It's pretty good.
And for those of you who might not know, Mickey is the coach of Team Slaczynski.
Yep.
Had a great year last year. Went to the Briar and made a slight personnel change this year. And the team didn't enter this event this year. They had a busy schedule, and someone had some personal commitments. But they're going to be playing in the points bet coming up here in a few days.
Yeah, I think next Thursday is our first game of the points bet. So yeah, we need to. They're in lots of events trying to get some points because their long range goal is to get to the Brier again and then qualify for the Olympic trials next year as well, next fall. So it requires a bunch of points, which means you're playing a lot, traveling a lot. So it's a big commitment, and that's why Kerr had to leave the team. He has a young child and a new job, and these guys wanted to go to 10 or 11 events, and it was just too much. So pretty excited. We got Kyle Deering as our fill-in and as our new player. He was with Sturmey last couple of years and was Gushu's 5th at the World, so tons of experience. Great player. He used to play with Dunstone when he was young, so great player. And so we're just trying to build now the new team chemistry and get used to each other's throws and everything else. So yeah, it's exciting.
And that chemistry is always it's so important. It has such an impact on the results, I mean, especially when things go tough. If a bunch of guys get together and they happen to get on a hot streak and they're winning a bunch, it's pretty easy. The chemistry isn't that much of a factor. But when you get into some struggles, that's where to pull yourself out of that. That's where that chemistry is really a big factor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy to be happy when everybody's winning, but it's a challenge for sure. I just saw a nice run back there. We talked about that. I think we have to blow it up in the middle pretty soon to be able to use these guards around the back. Get rid of 3 reds. So it makes Zoo chase his rock. It's pretty much wide open. Shouldn't be too hard to kill it, but then you've got a corner guard and basically a double center there. So there's some building blocks here for offense.
Right.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Kurt.
They lose this?
I think they just robbed. Oh wow. That was a sweeping error or sweeping call error.
Yeah, big line error. You didn't have to make that perfect. You had to kill the yellow.
Yeah.
Easy back here, isn't it? I never missed a line call back here.
And if anyone is joining us from the Curling Zone page, welcome. There may be a chat going on in there, but if you wanted to message us directly, you do have to do so through the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube channel. But wherever you are joining us from, welcome. We are happy to have you.
Opportunity here for Tao to get back into this game. We got a little bit of a line call error, so he's got a nice stagger to come around. If he makes it really well, he's hanging out a bit, might leave him a double here. But if he can ever bury a chunk of it, he'll be sitting 2.
I think it's a little shorter than he had hoped it would be. Oh, he's got the line though. That's actually he's ended up in a very good spot. Yeah,
he buried a piece, so the double's pretty tough.
It did look like it was way out there for a bit, but yeah, I don't think there's a double.
No.
And they're on this early.
Hard. Go. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. 那后边没下呀，是吧？
Zhu now sitting second and third.
Yeah, Tao kind of has to keep going back in here. The scoring zone's shrunken down a bit, but you have no choice but to go in here because Zhu could make a little quiet hit and roll underneath that. So he's got to beat him in there and take that path away.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that red one at the top of the rings for Zhu is exposed enough that he can raise it onto the yellow as it sits right now. A little difficult to tell on this angle.
I don't think so, but I think he can definitely hit onto the one they just got rid of. So if this is up high a bit, he can play it. You can see over half of it, I believe.
Whoa, then never. Knife, 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 knife.
Nice call on the knife. That means they really want it to curl, try and
Curl and die, as you would mind.
Pretty good. Very good. Nice shot. Forward.
It's not bad.
Okay, yeah, it's a hard rock to get to. Of course, the one is open. Not sure what the call is. Of course, neither Mickey nor I are fluent in Chinese, so don't know the discussion they had.
Looks like they're quiet. Tried to hit the open rock and maybe just roll a little bit onto the corner of the other one. That draw is a couple feet heavy from Team Tao, so he's got a chance to here to, if he can make this hit and roll up at the top, it's going to be really hard to get a deuce.
Whoa, lead. Whoa, lead. Whoa, 下线。下线。劲儿大呀。
I think he rolled a little farther than he wanted to there.
And he stayed close enough, though. He's got to deal with it. He's got to do something with it because he's got the in off, and he can't hit and roll off the red and go anywhere. He'll still be wide open. He can play the draw, but I don't think he'll be sitting two.
No, I know. At some point, he's going to have to address that red one. And I don't think he wants to leave it there because it just gives Zhu the opportunity to come off of it.
He could look at hitting and rolling outward and underneath the corner guard, make him make the perfect corner freeze.
Yeah, and it would still leave you the draw for two.
Should do, yeah. Unless he went now wide around the out turn, but that's tough. Probably wouldn't play it.
Yeah. Lock it to the corner of our shot rock.
Should be able to generate a shot for a deuce here, unless he leaves this open, leaves him some sort of a double, if he's a bit heavy or something.
To the face is fine too. A little late.
There's sweeping this early, I guess.
Tighter line than anything else you've seen come in here.
He's got the way. It's going to be a really good one here. I mean, it is what that's where he wanted that. Now they are, I believe they still are third shot.
Yeah, they are. But even if Zhu uses that one to uses his own to come off of, his shooter will be wide open, so he's going to have a shot for two. And if he plays that short run, he'll still an open hit for two. So he'll have something for two.
Yeah. And Zhu looks like he's willing to concede the two. You know, we talk about generating points, you know, with the current rules. I think that's something, the conceding two, I think, is something that teams have to accept a little more often now. I mean, it's always been, you're happy to concede one. And I think you just have to face the fact that sometimes giving up two is going to be, is okay.
Yeah, and you would have started this end with, you leave him a shot for three.
Oh, it does it. Leave him a shot for three, yeah.
Yeah, no, you start this end saying you would love to get a force, two max.
Yeah.
And but we saw this error this morning's game a couple times too. You throw it hard, it just doesn't curl.
Yeah.
You can take pretty aggressive, well, not negative, but ice for dead straight. It just doesn't curl, so.
It is very weight sensitive, and especially when you're seeing the amount of curl that you get on a draw, the tendency, it's sometimes hard to believe how much you straighten it out with weight.
Yeah. It's a little hack waiter for 3 here, and it'll be a tie ball game.
Yeah. I believe he's got about 2 feet worth of rolling he can do and still be okay.
Yeah.
2 to 3 feet max. So he doesn't have to get so cute to the guards.
Shake down. Close to 12.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, he's got about board weight on that. Great shot, and there's the 3 right back.
Nothing to it.
Yeah. So we are tied at 3 apiece between Tao and Zhu.
Good. Line's good. Just a shade tight. Line's good. Nice and tight. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Curl, curl, curl. 7-1. Curl, curl and go. Curl and go. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Good.
Here we are in end number 4 of draw number 7 in the B semifinal. Zhu versus Tao, tied at 3 apiece. Tao throwing first, puts up the center line guard. Zhu's now calling for a corner guard. So looks like teams are happy to, at least it's looking like they're indicating they're going to mix it up a little bit here.
Yeah, center guard, corner guard, so. It's an interesting call to go corner guard. A lot of guys would go around that center guard. But I guess if yellow goes around now, Tao goes around, and then Zhu falls him, he's frozen to him. And then the yellow one's first to go if something comes back, so we'll see.
And Lisa Shepard is thanking you for your commentary, so you're welcome, Lisa.
Good. Line's good. Line's good. Tight. Line's good. Line's good. Bit of room. Bit of room. Bit of room. 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 Finish it. 5-3. Line's good. 5-3. Line's good. Line's good. Fight the 4. Fight the 4. Go, 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 go. Very good.
Well placed come around, and now we'll see here. Here's the freeze attempt by Zhu. And again, he's coming the center line side, so the rock is slightly exposed on the other side, but electing to come around center line side. That could be if that rock gets dislodged, it's going to be rolling towards their corner guard.
Yeah, I like playing this side for that reason. If something happens or it hits and rolls or rubs off the guards and coming at it this way, there's more likelihood of something ending up towards the corner guard side, or get something behind the corner guard. So
Shit. Okay.
it's a good shot.
Good shot. We have seen Team Zoo do really well on the draws. It's been their hits with it have been a little costly, and that's what led to them giving up 3 last end.
So Tao's elected to go around everything here, so he does have a staggered situation on shot rock. So if you can get around here, back button or something, it could be leaves you with a decision.
Yep. Could be really exciting for the viewers here.
Good.
We're out a little wider. This is, I think this is the widest I've seen a broom, at least on a draw. We had a hit out there in first in the second end.
Line's good. Tight. 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 Hard. Hard.
Really got to go. It's definitely moving. Dubai just touches it.
Go. Okay, good scrub.
Really close.
5-5.
And now an opportunity.
头往边上甩一点。这边一点。对。对，头往外边甩，找这也行，找这个也可以。
Run it back and make some noise. Maybe get another corner guard. He doesn't want the middle to get too clogged up here. He's got to score. Your goal going to this end would be even end. We got to make sure we score. Deuce would be great. Just can't give up a steal. Start losing the percentage of winning as it goes down. Would have rather made some noise back there.
Yeah. But the guard is removed.
Half tight.
Tao's just going to try and replace that. We'll give you a little bit of an update on some of the other games here. Sheet 1, we have Adams versus Jakes, and they are that's a C game. These teams are facing elimination. They are tied at 1, playing in number 4. Sheet 3, we got Balance versus Whip. Whip, of course, is Team Canada Junior. They are also in a elimination situation, and Whip's got the lead. They're up 5-1, playing in number 4. Over on sheet 4, we got Gooskins versus Abe. That is also a B semi, just like the feature game here. Gooskin up 2-1, playing in number 4. Sheet 5, we have Totsic versus Hood. That is an elimination game. They are still waiting to finish in number 3 up here. They're a little behind, but Totsic is up 2-1, playing there. And over on sheet 6, we have Kleider versus Maeda. That too is a B semi game, and they're in end number 4 with Kleider up 1.
Yeah, up 1 with hammer. So
yeah.
So they replaced the guard, and this time Zoo chose to chase shot rock, rub the guard. So that's worst possible outcome. Didn't get rid of it and didn't get past it.
Yeah. And just as I mentioned a few shots ago, the hits haven't been very productive for Zoo.
Yeah, the draw's been pinpoint.
Yeah.
Taking the other turn is too hard to get the rock. It curls so much here. It's too hard to get it to stay high of the center line. So we're going to change turns here.
Good. Line's good. Little tight. 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 Line's good. Whoa. Clean. Whoa, straight if you're ticking. Whoa. Good. Okay.
Rub, and it looks like it just doesn't quite leave the hole there.
Yeah, there's no hole. Run this back and try and, if you can run across the top of the red one, make contact with the red, get rid of the yellow, get second shot, partly buried. A little better for him. You got to connect with something back here on this one.
Yeah, there needs to be some action in the house, or we're getting later into the end here.
Yeah, we're past that. We're at the halfway point right now, which would mean you run out of racetrack if you don't start making some noise.
And you don't. And right now, there's no great path to the button.
No.
All right.
Pretty good.
That's.
He got out of the wrong way, so he left shot rock buried. Is the only problem. He'd want to hit that higher and get across the other side of that red.
There is an opening there, though. Now there is a port between those two rocks.
Yeah, it's tempting without hammer to hit that red to avoid giving up a deuce. If you roll perfect, if you roll like half into that hole, then you take the port away and get rid of the red.
Yeah.
But if you don't make the roll here, he gets through that, he's going to be behind something, more than likely.
Yeah, I would probably be tempted to play this. It
seems like the natural shot.
Yeah. Because similar to how you said, I mean, the team wants to score. You know that if you're the team that doesn't have hammer, you know your opponent wants to score. Are you okay with them taking one here? Are you?
Well, no deuce would be deuce would be your unacceptable here.
Yeah.
Ideal is a force or a steal or even a blank. So yeah, blanks would be probably more ideal.
That's pretty good. He's I think you still.
It doesn't change the hole, but it's probably going to play the run to get something to be open. If you play the hole and don't make it, you just rub something, it just gets messy. So if you never made this perfect, not that red in behind that guard, and open up shot rock would be ideal.
Okay.
Like a half rock or something here.
Yep. Hard to go through that hole. I don't think that's there. Like through both yellows, I think, if you're running this back.
Two in the rings, I don't think there's a hole there. A little thick.
Okay.
Yeah, got shot rock and opened it up, but he left them buried, so not optimal, but not terrible. Tuck could put the heat on here for sure if he makes this one good.
Make him play the run. I think the best we can probably get is half buried.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Think speed's gonna be the same here?
I would take that to draw to the 6.
Line, yeah.
Take that to draw to the 6, I'd say. Yeah, okay, I don't mind a shade more then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just loop it around, tee back button. I gave you a 5-6 last 10. I'm thinking 3 feet more than that. Scrub to top 4. Yeah. Give you 2 feet more then.
And this is the first time we've been out this wide on this side of the sheet, I think, at all.
That's all there.
Hit or draw.
A little bit further, yeah. They've been out into the 12-foot for most of their out-turn come-arounds. This one's a teensy bit further out because he has to get past that rock that's top 8, but it doesn't look like to me like he got all the way out to this one. He's by the center.
Sitting 2, but fully exposed shot rock now.
打他甩，我那边这个看能不能整个 double，头往外边甩一下。这球不太好。
Zoo is still trying to figure out.
你挺大劲儿。
You know, they could be thinking. Well, I could be wrong here. I was assuming he was trying to figure out how to manufacture a deuce out of this, but based on where they were motioning on that top rock, at least the Vice on the team may have been considering a blank option, but I think Zoo is looking at the hit and roll now. Yeah,
I think it's a natural call. It's just hit and roll. The problem is if you knows it and he makes the roll, you can't score. So it's tempting to play that top rock maybe and roll behind that double corner and make him make something. But this seems like this is the best result to play this shot and make it.
Lead, heart, whoa, whoa, heart, 下线 lead, whoa, lead, heart, whoa, whoa, 下线 下线 插头
must be close.
Go.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Yeah, really well done. He can run his own into that now. He can see what thick half of that. You can hit a little less than what you're seeing and still sit two and get your force, maybe even a steal. You're going to be only a few inches from the button, so should be dead buried.
Easy, half a rock. Okay, let's make it.
So the right weight here, he shouldn't be that tough to make. If you overthrow it, he won't curl. So
yeah, and the overthrowing is easy to do on this ice.
You're getting 15 and change for draw, so yeah, plenty quick. He can even hit this one a little thinner than he wants and still stick in there for shot. So. Gotta go, I think.
Gotta go, yeah. Oh. And you know, you could have afforded to be by that guard by a good 10 centimeters and you'd probably still make it, as you said, you could.
Yeah, you had a quarter of that and still make that.
Yeah.
He didn't seem too worried about that out of his hand. There,
no.
All of a sudden it's gone.
He was playing fairly. It was a control weight, I would say. It wasn't really down.
I think the weight was fine. Just a little softer release. That's where they missed in the second end to set up the 3-ender. To give up a 3-ender, they rubbed that same guard. Same track.
Zoo electing the hit instead of the draw. Do you think
draw's not easy?
Yeah,
but it isn't without its risk either.
Of course, he can't get to nose on this. He's got to be a little bit on the higher side here and of course you don't want to be too high because you can't roll out. So
I made a perfect hit and roll here with this first one, so you should feel comfortable with this track.
And he's got great weight. That's just barely a board weight, maybe. Curling club.
上边。
给人玩。还行，不进营，还行啊，5，
可以下线，可以下线。
还行，
我力
还可以，
量大吧？
力量非常好，非常好，
来
可以擦一点点，不用太
可以
不用太使劲，不用太使劲，
可以，
没问题，不用太使劲
来一，
没问题，非常好。
OK，
OK，
15秒。
Good. Little tighter. Tight early. Tight early. Tight early. Tight. Really curling. Curling. Over off. Over off. Over off. Over off. Just clean. Very good. It's good. 7-5.
23之间，
不要底线，不要底线，不要底线，不要顶，下线。
3、2、
点大点大，
可以等一等，可以等一等。
往眼里擦吧要。
不，等，没事，等一等，等一等。3，等一等，
下线下线，
可以擦了，还得等，还得等一等，等一等，等一等，等一等，再等，再等，没事，再等，再等，别进去，别进去，别进去，哎。
OK。
Whoa, clean, whoa, clean, 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 yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Yep, whoa. Very good. 10-9. 10.
顶点线，顶点线。哇，可以线。
3区可以擦，可以擦。3区还可以等，可以等一等，等一等。别太近，别太近，别太近，别太近。
我力量大，
别太近，
力量大。
这点下不来呀！别擦，别让他再甩进去了。
Whoa. Never.
We're back.
End number 5 of the B semifinal, draw 7 at the Okotoks Curling Club, coming to you from Okotoks, Alberta. I'm Daniel Bubola, and I am joined with Masters National Champion and coach of current reigning Team Alberta men's, Mickey Pendergast.
Hey, Daniel.
Here we are, Zhu versus Tao. Zhu is up 2. Tao has hammer, and number 5.
Yeah, Zhu threw his first 2 in the rings, and Tao made a perfect hit and roll and lead second to start using that corner guard. And then Zhu went in the rings again. Tao chased and hit and rolled out this time, giving them a chance to chase that yellow. Great shot there.
That was a great shot, yeah. You know, if we do a little game recap here, end 1, nobody really took any chances. Pretty straight, pretty clean end, had a blank end. When we looked at end number 3, there was
2 or 3.
Sorry, when we look at end number 2, yeah, thank you. Zhu flashed in the first end, and then late there were a couple of misses, a couple of great shots made, and then Zhu was sort of looking like he was going to score. It was a matter of how much, kind of halfway through the end. But when we look at the 3 by Tao, that kind of came all late in the end when they took the 3 back. And the 2 that Zhu just got back, again, it was Tao that actually had control for a good part of the end. So
yeah, most of that misses. The Zhu's 3 in the second end was a fairly routine double that you had overcurl and rubbed a guard, and the same thing happened in 4 for the deuce. Tao had a pretty makeable shot, hit a third of a rock that was half open and rubbed a guard and gave him an open hit for 2. So the play looks like Tao is a little more measured offense this end. He's playing a couple of hits in the middle, trying to roll. He doesn't mind blanking here. He'd rather not get forced. He's got a corner guard he can use if he gets a chance for 2 to tie it up. But a force here would really put him behind the 8 ball. So it's a good chance to get a deuce here. Now the middle's open. There's no risk in the middle. That red rock is hittable if you ever get a chance to blank it later in the end. But if you can get this one good, good chance to tie it back up again. We're moving into the thirds rocks now. So.
And Megan is back from her dog walk, by the way, so she's joining us.
That's a relief. I thought she was lost.
I don't know how the weather is where you are, Megan, but here in Okotoks, it has not been a great day for dog walking. I have to admit, my dogs did not get walked this morning.
Tight. 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 Gotta be shot. Tight. Gotta be shot. Tight. Hard. Right to the corner. Right to the corner. Yep. Line. Okay.
Well, that rock overcurled. I think it's open now, right?
Oh, yeah. It is poking out the other side there, yeah.
You can kill it, but I don't think you can sit too easily off it. I think Tao was just coming around the corner guard to this next one anyway, so.
看得见，我知道，我有个收点点，我刚才下得很费劲。我说给我收点点直。
长线。刚才那啥劲儿啊？对啊。
Control weight hit attempt here.
You might be able to sit 2. It's perfect here. No, roll away. I think Tao's drawing at least one more time anyways. He might change gears and go for the blank if gets a chance on skips first. But
and you made a good point there earlier with this being an odd number end. Tao would rather blank than score one. Where in the previous end, we were seeing that Zhu wanted to score one. He would rather have scored one than blank. And that's just about maintaining control, trying to set yourself up so you have control coming home in that eighth end.
Yeah, if you have, at this level, there's not a lot of steals, you find. So you kind of think of whoever's got last rock is probably going to score more often than not. So you kind of count the hammers. A little bit better line in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got the weight here.
Tight. Okay.
It was not shot, so pretty easy for Zhu to just split the rings and get his force. He can easily hit that rock, but then the blank's back in play, so
yeah,
he desperately wants a force here. So.
And it's acting as a guard on his own rock.
Yeah, it's not easy to kill that red.
No.
Important here for him to put this rock in a good enough position that Tao can't get shot rock behind that guard.
Right.
So you want this rock to be full 8 over there. Not
yeah.
If it's lighter, heavier, over curls into the 12 foot, then Tao will just ignore it and get the shot rock behind the corner. It looks like he's got ice to get sort of middle 8. Got to make sure he gets the T line too. If it's his top 8, Tao might have a big weight across the ring, double or something. So.
Well, this team to this point has been very good at rock placement on the field, and we'll see if this trend continues here.
Yeah, just pinpoint again.
Yeah. And the sweepers picked that up right away. They were never going hard on it. They were just giving it a, as I like to say, they were buttering it a little bit. But
so he might use the corner guard here anyways. Like, there's no real risk of a steal. So he could go behind the corner guard, get second shot buried, force Zhu to put his next rock in a place where it doesn't leave a double. Even if he makes it perfect, you're going to get your 1. But hitting this rock there's really no chance of a deuce. No reasonable chance of a deuce. Yeah. So I think he's just drawing. Same ice as you'd call for a hit, but.
Yeah, I'm thinking a flat 5.
He's setting up for the out turn. This is a draw. The third man's rock seemed to curl more than Tao, so seems like a ton of ice to me.
yeah.
I liked it. Little tight.
Yeah, he called tight.
By the guard by a lot, so it's really going to have to curl here to get buried. Looks like it got it.
Okay.
It's probably you need to get by the guard by a foot to be buried. Both the third man's rocks got by tight and over curled, so.
Right.
That just ran completely different than Jaden's.
You can hear him talking. He's saying his ran completely different. I think a little different release. So basically straightforward shot for Zhu to get his force.
Yeah, if he can follow that down, I don't see a deuce for Tao.
No, he's going to need a miss here, but that's why he played that shot. He's going to have a shot to score regardless. He might as well try setting something up for 2. Make him make something at least.
Sweeper's going on it early here. They're really going to have to drag that. I don't think it's there. It is not there. And then here you go.
First draw they've missed.
Yeah. And out of nowhere, here's the shot for 2.
Just like back and forth gifts.
Yeah.
Christmas coming early here.
Medium. This should come up nice for us. Medium, right? Yeah. Easy. Does that look like min to you, edge rock? Medium. Does that look like min? Just shade. He barely moved it. Yeah, good medium.
Calling the sweeping early here. Looks pretty good here. Yeah. And Tao with a hit and stick.
Little tight, little tight. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Curl, 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 curl. Curl. 6, 7. Curl, curl to center. Curl to go, 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 go. Very good.
擦一点，他没打给。擦一点，可以擦一点。可以哎，快擦，快擦，先进去，先进，能进吗？先进去。
不要，不要，不要，不要。
能进来，先进来，先进来。
能进来吗？
能。进来，没问题。
Here we are in end number 5. 6, sorry. End number 6 at 5 apiece. Thank you, Mickey. I'm Daniel Bubola, and that's Mickey Pendergast keeping me in line here. We are coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club in Okotoks, Alberta. For those of you not familiar with Alberta geography, Okotoks, we're just south of Calgary. And we have Zhu versus Tao here. Tao is the University of Alberta men's curling team. Zhu is joining us from China, as this is an international event. Zoo does have hammer here. We've seen with a game that started off rather conservatively, we've seen a couple of threes and a couple of twos exchanged to get to this tie situation.
If some free points have been given back and forth here, but they're even, so they're doing it fairly.
Yes. That came up a little short too.
Yeah, both leads rocks. His corner guard is just about useless up there by the boards, and the second one is light as well. So, I wonder if the ice is changing or what, because they've been pinpoint up till now.
And if you're joining us from the Curling Zone YouTube channel, we are grateful that you are tuning in, and we're also grateful to be partnering with Curling Zone on this. So thank you for joining us. If you do want to leave a comment for us that we can see here, you do have to go to the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube page to leave us comments there. But if you're just happy to keep watching us on Curling Zone, we appreciate you joining us. But please consider going over to our YouTube page and subscribing so that you can be kept informed of the events that we are broadcasting. As Team Tau puts up another guard there.
Yeah, Zoo's got some work to do to get this cleaned up. It's early in the end, so he should be able to do it, but he's definitely have to make a couple of double peels or something to see some daylight here.
And this is end 6 of 8, so this is usually, and we're in a tie game, so this is usually when the team with hammer really would love to get on the point at least here. Really love to score. Obviously scoring multiple is great, but not looking for a blank really right now, and definitely don't want to steal.
Important to score. And hope for a force in the 7th, and your tie coming home with hammer.
It's going to be close. Going to run that back and just feathers the yellow one, shimmies it over a little bit, but right behind the guard. Of course, it is behind T-line now.
Decision time for Tau. He come in again, but you're leaving a fairly short run for a triple. The long guard, the risk there is that Zoo decides to come around tapping and get his deuce. So he's going to come in. If you can ever come in and freeze dead nose on your own, then the run back could leave you in really good shape. So that's, I think, optimal here.
Good. Line's good. Rip, 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 rip. No, rims. Are you around it? Yeah, around it. Straight,
Coming in a little hot. Looking for plan B here.
Oh, you're by. 4-4. No. Okay.
That doesn't really help you there.
No, doesn't. That was not the intended outcome.
对，你喜欢哪边？腰飞，逆势好球，逆势调远大。
And Zoo isn't even looking at getting rid of that guard. It looks like they're fully committed to drawing here and trying to get a couple of points doing it that way.
Tau should have a pretty good chance to force, though. Even if they make this and he freezes again, it's get pretty clogged up in the middle.
It's not light. Is it even going to touch that one? No, is it going to go right to the back one? Well, or they came up short for a few, and now they're coming a little deep.
Yeah, they've had 3 missed draws this end, which I think is 3 more than they've had all game, other than the skip the last in 5.
Okay.
Well-placed draw here could really give Zoo a tough time.
Good.
Yeah, if this is close, I think I predict the run back then, trying to blow it up and trying to make sure he scores. I think he'll start playing cute unless he gets a noticeable miss here.
A little wider than they were.
Leave it high on this line. High on this line. Okay, go ahead. Curl then. Curl. 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 Curl.
That's one of those that didn't turn out quite where they wanted it, and they're trying to figure out what to do with it. Do you sweep it more or less, or?
They couldn't fix that one.
Yeah.
I was heavy too. Same line as mine. I should have given him a lot less.
And as we mentioned before, this is a B semifinal, so the winner of this game will be playing in the B final, and they're going to be playing against Team Jacobs. This is the first event for Brad Jacobs' team. With this current version of it. They lost earlier today to Dropkin in the A qualifier game. So the B qualifier will be coming tonight at 8:15 Mountain Daylight Saving Time. And that will be the feature game. So we will see the winner of this game playing again here in a couple of hours against Brad Jacobs, whoever that winner happens to be.
Playing the double here.
The double would go a long way if they could make it a little.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Did you see that?
It just over curled on them a little bit.
And he left such an angle that you can't get rid of that back yellow in one shot. So it's
Yeah. But there is, I mean, if Tao throws up the guard here, I mean, there's still the draw around the other way. That they are behind the tee line.
Yeah, you'll have one chance to make that, and if you don't, then it's
You were there. You drew there.
probably a steal.
And again, you see, it's just Zoo again, just a little off on a hit.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen that kind of the trend the whole game here. I mean, these aren't huge misses. They're just they've rubbed on a couple. They've
missed a couple line calls.
Yeah. And it's the kind of things that would definitely frustrate you.
Rip. 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 Draw to curl. Okay, line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Just guarding that run.
Curl.
Trying to protect the situation in the middle.
Curl. 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 Clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're good. Clean. 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 Good. Nice shot.
直接找他这个。
It looks like they're looking at trying to clean it up. I
think you have to. You have one chance to make this draw. If you miss it, you're giving up a steal of one or two. So I think they're trying to find a way to make sure they get their one. It'll be pretty precise, though. Either way.
线倒是有。
有线。要找这个，找这个的话，我怕一旦这也有。直接找里边，找里边好像没有仨吧？
你打到他这个点上，有可能这个飞，那个留下。
我找好了的话，他就往里旋呗。
Yeah, he's going to the draw.
我投原西那个点，
Well,
这个点。
I understand your point there, Mickey, about playing the run, but if I'm looking at the stats and based on the number on how their hits have gone versus how their draws, I don't know if the draws are the wrong call.
Well, the old saying, you call the shot you're going to make.
Yeah.
Right. So if you make it, it's still the right shot. They're both the right shot if you make them.
Yeah, exactly.
你找不开，他在这儿来一个。
啊，
你要找不到的话，这个他再来一个，
对，就很那啥了，
投的地方都没有了。
对， OK，
来一个
我再来。
做一个也可以
OK。。4秒啊！这边我还是滑，应该是没问题，我感觉。
And of course, it is important to be there
能下来吗？
on
这
this
个
one.
点？差不多。
能下能下。
I don't think that there's that much option to,
大点啊！你看
if you
这
come up short or if you come up heavy, what you can manufacture out of this. I think this is you almost got to treat this as if you're drawing against 2 here, and you need to outcount them. There's no really much of a plan B here.
No, you got to get to the tee line.
可以擦。
Heavy's no good unless you're also probably a little narrow, but they're pounding it early. They don't seem to think it's there.
They did come out really wide on this. Pardon, the call was really wide. No, this is not going to get there, and this is. And then,
我操，这多大呀？
They cap that, and I don't know what he
Yep.
does.
and that is why coming up short really doesn't accomplish anything. So.
Like the plant. Yeah. I'm seeing. We want to guard the red, if anything. I'm seeing. I think just right at the top of the. Right at the top of the ATB. Yeah.
You heard him say right on top of the ATB, referring to that logo there of our title sponsor, ATB. And I'm very grateful to have them.
Kind of dead pocket.
This is the 4th year, the 4th ATB Classic.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just straight adjust. Yeah.
Looking for a guard.
I liked it.
I cap that red and leave a few feet of separation so you don't want to line up the double run.
Yeah. Yeah, the higher the better here, really. Just make that run as difficult as possible. Now you don't have to flirt with the hog line or anything, but
He's really close to the red. You got to make sure he doesn't line it up for
yeah,
him
this is got to.
like that.
Oh, that's not what he wanted. Can he drag that?
Absolutely. How much
Yeah.
separation? Anything less than about 4 inches, you can get some drag.
Yeah.
The closer it is, the more you get. So I think this absolutely drags. It might drag enough to sit. Now the back jams though, so only for one. So you have to nut it in there. He's looking at something else. Maybe he wants to save that.
I
基本上就打定偏一点。OK， 这没有啊，没有自然角，
他这两个中间球中间有多大距离？
有2-3指吧。
Just look at those rocks. There's
啊，
what does it look like? About 2 inches.
大点，
Yeah.
再小一点。
So you get some drag at 2 inches. You hit that yellow thin on the outside. It would
Yeah,
drag the
exactly.
red towards shot rock.
probably. And I think you could actually over drag it, so they do have to be a little bit careful. You don't want to hit it too thin, but it looks like they're just trying to run that yellow. I'm a little surprised. I'd rather have one of my own come in back into this.
Yeah, maybe he wants to save that. You can always get that to the button.
He may take it away from himself here. Oh, no, yeah.
So Natal will be looking to try and take it all away. There's a hole right now, and there's that rock you can drag in there with quiet weight. You rejig that. Put a little split on that red-yellow combination. Mess up the angle and kick your shooter in the hole. Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
see what he's looking at there. Like throw, top 12, top 8 at it and just chunk them both.
Yeah, take away the angle, take away the hole.
The 2-for-1 special.
Yeah.
I just want to take a look at this.
I think he's trying to assess how much of a risk that is. the current situation.
Well, this is a huge point, right? Whoever scores this end suddenly has about a, I forget what the stats are, but I'm going to say whoever scores in this end moves into about a 75% chance of winning the game. Just if you look at historical stats.
Hey, I'll give you guys 4 feet less.
You just throwing a guard, just guarding the hole.
Just dead guard the yellows. Yeah, 4 feet less.
A little less weight than the first one, ideally. And just stop in the hole somewhere. And then Zoo will have to make that run back. Probably choose quieter weight, so it doesn't have to be quite so precise line-wise.
Over up.
And takes away the hole, and looks like all that's left is that raise. Or this.
Let's not think it drags. I think it does.
Yeah. Tell you, it looks easier than this draw does right now, but.
Well, it looks possible, which makes it easier than this draw. Yeah. So I don't think this is possible.
Yeah. And he's got to grab a good chunk of the button. He's got to curl at least a rock past a rock that's in the top of the 8 foot.
This would be special if he makes this.
Yeah.
It's something that a lot of teams work on is setting up drags when they're in practice. Put a rock an inch apart, 2 inches apart, 3 inches apart at different angles. See how much they drag, because not every club is the same. Depending on what the striking bands are like, some will drag more than others. My guess here is that you could drag that rock to the pin by hitting about a third of that top rock.
I think you're right.
We'll never know, so I can say I'm right.
Yeah.
推下，推下，下线，2提线啊，一定提线，2下线，2。
They've got to go hard to hold them to 1. I don't think they have. I think it's close. A steal of 2.
Really close.
It's real close.
Well, while they're measuring, what else is going on out here?
Well, we have a couple of results. Whip has eliminated balance from the event. And it looks like over on sheet 6. Kleider has defeated Maeda. So Kleider will be moving on to a B qualifier. Maeda drops to the C event. And sheet 1, Adams versus Jakes. They're in end number 6. They're tied at 2.
Yeah, Adams has hammer and tie game.
Gooskins versus Abe. It's always the hardest sheet for us to read because of our positioning here, but Gooskin, I think. Oh, I can't see that.
I can't see what happened in 5.
I don't know what they decide. I think on our sheet here, the measure's done. I think Tao got the 2 points. Yeah, they got 2. They were indicating 2. So steal a 2 for Tao to go up 7-5.
Huge.
Huge, yes, definitely. Playing end number 7. Zoo will have hammer. I'll see if I can get you a couple of scores here when we come back to end number 7 here at the ATB Classic, coming to you from Okotoks, Alberta.
顶点线，顶点线，2，顶点线
，3区，
顶点线，顶点线
，2区，2区半，3，
我倒刷，可以。
OK。
And we're back here, end number 7 of draw 7 in this B semifinal matchup at the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. I said I was going to be providing some updates. Totsic and Hood are in a close game here. They're just finishing up the 6th end, but Totsic at the moment has a 1-point lead, 4-3 over Hood. Totsic having hammer. Gooskins is up 4-1 over Abe. They're playing in number 6. And here we are with Tau up with a big steal of 2 to go up 7-5 here, playing end number 7. I'm Daniel Bubola, and I'm joined here with Mickey Pendergast. And I'm going to be signing off here because I have to do some ice. I'm going to be passing things over to Kessler here. So it'll be Kessler and Mickey from here on in. Keep in mind that we are going to have the winner of this game playing against Brad Jacobs at 8:15 Alberta time, or Mountain Daylight Saving Time. We hope to see you there. And welcome aboard, Kessler.
Hello.
Hey, Kessler, how you doing?
Good, you?
Good.
It's been a good game to watch so far.
Yeah, quite a few misses actually, but keeps it interesting.
Yeah. Those big ends have made for some interesting scores.
Yeah, Zoo is he's kind of desperate now. He's got to make something happen. Down to 2 to play.
Yeah.
Got his corner guard up, but there's lots of stuff to work with anyways. Rocks in play. Little hit and roll or something.
Yeah, all rocks in play for Team Zoo here are going to be beneficial.
Yeah, this early in the end, you're going to want to be colorblind. You don't care what color they are. It's just a matter of using them to your advantage, trying to put your rocks where they can't be removed, and see what happens in the second half of the end. Good hit and roll there. He might chase it. He might play the double.
Yeah.
Just chasing, it looks like.
It's about half open, so could probably get there with some lighter weight.
Looks like it's called bumper. It's okay if you rub the guard here. You just can't miss everything.
Yep.
The goal here for a Tau would be to hold them to 2 or less. Force is ideal. Deuce is okay. Just can't allow a 3-ender.
And that's exactly what Team Zhao wants here. Massive 3, but they would be fine with scoring 2 here.
Even a blank wouldn't be bad for Zoo to get 2 coming home, maybe 3.
Yeah.
You just don't want to get forced. Forced is the worst outcome.
Yeah, forced, you're down 1 and you must steal in 8 and
steal
9.
Twice, yeah. Fairly unlikely.
Yep.
He's got ice for, what was he, freezing to the back one maybe?
Yeah, looks like it. Is it over curling a bit? And that will.
He's behind. He's used that yellow as a guard. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Nose hit for Tao to get rid of it.
Yeah. Or the angle, like he was calling there.
Yeah, the problem with running it back is if you make it straight back, you're probably setting up some kind of a pocket. So the slash is better in some ways because it probably rolls everything away. If you run that yellow straight back, you're still leaving your shooter as kind of a guard, and you're probably leaving a pocket behind the tee line. So.
And it's a pretty short one there.
Yeah, I'd expect them to make contact, but you might leave them a situation they can use to build offense. So.
At the very least here, you want to open it up for later down the road. And by calling this, obviously they are wanting to make contact here. Just running it straight by, I don't think that's not going to be good.
No, but the nice thing about this angle, like I said, they can get rid of this yellow and red and roll the shooter away without leaving a bunch of junk in the back of the fourth for them to freeze to. So I think that's why they chose this.
And Tao up 2 here. He doesn't need many rocks in the rings.
No, the less the better.
Yep.
Looks close.
Nice.
Oh, he nutted it there. So a bit of a pocket. I think it would have been better to have that roll away, but rock behind your tee line doesn't usually help you.
The other terrible one's 2-2，我给一点，我让你更色一点。可以等，可以等。
好，可以下一线。
可以等。
下路非常好，力量，3分。
正常。
好。Go, go, 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 go.
This looks close, and it's very good.
That's a good spot. Tough to get that one out.
Yeah.
He's indicating that yellow was shot, but they've done job one. Zoo has done job one there in the sense that the red one can't be removed easily.
And I don't think Team Zoo, or Zhao, sorry, is so worried about being shot rock at the moment.
No, that's for sure, but it does take a little bit of the pressure off. You can play the corner freeze here.
I think it's hard to miss. You can be good even if you're top 8. It's not bad because if they wrap around, we have it.
Going with a draw here, try and close down the scoring area, get a force or a steal. Problem with the runs, if you don't hit it perfect, you leave the red in play. You open it up, they can almost use the corner guard again now, so setting up maybe 3.
Yeah, and stuffing it right on that yellow is very likely with how much of that red is on right now, so.
Yeah, it's hard to get rid of it. More likely to get rid of a couple of yellows. So they're just going to shut down the scoring area here. Line's real nice if he's got the weight.
Yeah, it looks pretty good for weight here.
They lost the line a little bit.
That's still not bad.
Makes it hard to score.
哦，后面带掉，
不用不用，打甩就行。
甩到站位后边是吗？
啊，
甩到站位后边是吗
对，可以。
？10秒
甩到这儿也行，
，10秒。
可以。
这边有没有掉线
Hit and roll, stick around the ring somewhere, open up that situation, the forefoot, chance to get a deuce.
？OK，
第二点10秒打定。
我感觉再来一点儿，我说这边啊。
Doesn't want to disturb anything back there, because if he does, that it'll open up the possibility of that red one being removed.
Yeah, his red is sitting pretty good right now for the moment. This does look like it's curling more than they want.
Right back into that pack. Oh, he got lucky the way it spun.
Yeah. Spun corner frozen on the one back 8.
Yeah, so second shot.
And Shot Rock still looks like it belongs to Team Tau.
Yep. But Zoo is second, so.
Zoo is second, yep.
So Tau's thinking of don't give him 3. So he's talking about hitting that one the top 12 foot, because you can't do much of the one in the back.
No.
Make the double, maybe. The red double. Did you ever look at that? It's a little risky,
Yeah.
but it looks like he's playing the hit and roll. But that double is definitely there. Just basically a nose hit. I think that's what he's playing. I think he's playing the double. If he happens to just miss it and roll in front, it's okay too. But I think a double is best first choice. Yeah, he's coming with some weight, so looks like the out turn nose hit double. Seemed to like it.
This one's close. Oh.
Rubbed it over for a shot. Missed the line call on that. They didn't sweep it till almost the far hog line.
Yeah.
粘个扩角的话，他这一打这个直接不好。
So he could hit here, he can make the double back. Ideally, I think you're hitting a roll. If you make this double, you leave him a double. So if you give a hit and roll up on top of that yellow, that's perfect.
Yeah, if you can roll corner frozen or even somewhere close there, any double attempt on those reds would jam.
That's right.
我感觉这样可以，啊，能甩。这边啥劲儿啊？别了，那有一个站位呢。
我再看一看啊。
Looks like he's playing the corner freeze himself. If he corner freezes that yellow, he'll only be third or fourth shot, but both reds will be hard to remove, so it's a little late in the end for this, but I'm trying to keep the 3, it's potential 3 still alive.
Yeah. Corner freezing on that top 4 yellow would almost act as another guard on your one back 4.
Yeah, that's just it. And you'd be protected by the 2 yellows and guarding Shot Rock, so it's a great, great result if you make it.
Yeah, and any hit on that will just stuff into that yellow on the right side of the house.
That's right.
Whoa. Lee. Hard. Whoa. Hard.
Oh, he's playing a hit?
Whoa.
What do we know?
Hard.
Maybe I should work on my Chinese.
Hard. Hard.
So he's going to hit and roll behind the
Hit and roll
corner.
under the corner.
Is that a flat double? How much of that can we see? You can see almost the whole thing. Yeah, you can play the.
Yeah, it's
Make sure you
almost
kill
edge
it.
on edge.
Make sure you kill it. You only want to hit, what, 2/3 or something to make that double.
Yeah.
Double's there.
The other thing he's looking at is maybe getting inside on his top red one, driving that back into the back for red.
Yeah, he could sit 2 if he did that. If he was to get by, just get by the biter, run the yellow into the red, he could sit 2.
And both would be partially buried by that one top 12.
Yeah, if you had it perfect. But I don't think you take that risk. Remember we started the end saying no 3-enders?
Yeah.
If you ever get too cute with that one and touch that top yellow, it's 3. So
Yep.
this is the best chance to make sure you hold him to 2. Make it perfect, you get your force. How hard are you going to throw this one? Firm or something?
Yeah. Probably don't have to throw a rocket at this.
I think you want something more than normal, but doesn't need to be a bomb.
No.
Just smooth peel or something. I think he's close. A little thin. Oh, he got it
And
perfect.
he's got it.
That was a shot to play. 7 seconds. That's a nice firm peel.
Yep.
So he's going to make a pressure shot here just to score his 1, just to be down 1 without coming home.
Yeah, a nose hit for his 1. And Tao has done his job here and forcing Zhao to a single.
Yep, and that's if he makes this. Expect him to make it, open hit.
At this level, they're more likely to make it than they're not.
That's for sure.
走，下线，下线，下线，
He is curling it a little
下
bit.
线，
Gonna roll a bit.
He is gonna roll a bit, and it's gonna be too far.
Steal of 2.
Steal of 1 for sure, and it
2.
is gonna be 2.
Okay, well that
Oh,
takes some of the
wow.
drama out of it. Might not even play. No, they're shaking hands.
And that's handshakes. So Team Tao will defeat Team Zhao 9-5. The final.
They'll be playing tonight against Brad Jacobs at 8:15, I believe, is draw time. We'll be back on the broadcast. I'll give you a quick update before we sign off. Jakes is up 3-2 on Adams, playing 7. Adams has hammer. Hood is down 5-3 with hammer, playing 7 against Totsek. And the other games we've already announced. So, see you at 8:15. Thanks very much. I stand corrected. We're going to stay on the air and cover sheet 1. Tight game.
Which is Team Adams versus Team Jakes.
Two good young Alberta teams. Team Jakes is he's teamed up with Ryan Parent, who's sweeping but throwing last. Ryan Jakes is calling the game and throwing 3rd. They both skipped teams at the men's provincials last year. Both did quite well. So they're trying to load up their team to try and compete in this tough province. So they're having a battle here.
And Adams is up 3-2 without hammer, playing the 7th end, throwing the red stones.
So playing for the hit and roll, trying to set up their deuce, but they wouldn't be unhappy if they just got a blank this end, down 1 with hammer.
A blank is totally fine.
You just can't give up a steal, but I don't see much of a steal unless you roll away here.
A force is also not ideal, meaning you would have to steal and 8.
This is hanging on him. Oh, he's rolling the other way. So that should set up a chance for the blank. Adams is interesting. Look at maybe the draw. It's possible. Seems a little risky. Don't make you give up a deuce.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like being up one without. It's kind of uncomfortable, but the stats are about 60-40 if you're up one without coming home in the men's competitive division. You win about 60% of the time. So that's not much better than a coin toss, so I can see his reluctance. If he gets behind here and gets a force, now it moves to about 85% chance of winning.
Yeah. In comparison, like, the risk here isn't as great as the reward, I think. The risk is you give up 2 and you're down 1 with hammer in that last. The reward here, though, is forcing him or even stealing if you make this perfectly.
Yeah, if you make it perfect, you can roll the button, but it looks like a nose hit.
Oh, yeah.
Hits the 5-foot hits and rolls behind one rock aren't made that often.
Yeah. I thought they were drawing for a minute.
Yeah, they looked at it. He indicated it, and then he sort of said, "Now we'll go with this. Be up one without." And sometimes you get the force in this situation too. The guy tries to blank and doesn't want to flash it, and he gets a little tight, and you have a nose hit. You get your force the old-fashioned way.
It happens, but looks pretty good here. Oh,
he doesn't have very much of it, I can tell you that.
Does he? Oh no, sorry.
There's a steal.
I stand corrected.
Funny things happen out there.
Start
thinking too much.
It looked like he was cleaning it, like he had it, but he got off about halfway down the ice, and it never really curled.
Yeah, he sat it a little bit, and just tracked out there.
Sounds good. Yeah. I'll talk to you.
So Adams got the steal he was going for, just not how you would have expected.
Yeah.
So up 2 without. So Jake's we're going hard for his deuce, maybe more. And Adams will have to try and defend in 5 rock, which is never easy.
Yeah, with the 5 rock, Jake still has a pretty good chance here. Well, not statistically speaking, but he still does have a chance here.
Yeah, there'll be rocks in play for sure. They execute, they're gonna have. You almost always, if you play well, you almost always have a chance at 2.
Yep.
The 3 sometimes still comes up. It happens. Something develops. You get a couple misses or some circus shot, but you almost always have a chance to set up a deuce somewhere along the way.
And going hard for this 2 here means that they will have more chances to maybe get something going rather than maybe somewhere along the way deciding that things are not looking good.
Adams well positioned there in the first rock. Tyson Taves to a really nice one, top 4. Want to try and control that center zone if you can. Jake's throwing a halfway tight kind of corner guard. Looks good.
Looks pretty good. It's tight, but
so Adams will try to get another one. He called in to freeze to his zone, which is good if you make it. If you freeze right in the nose, it's good because then you run back later. It's hard to get rid of them both. But quite often you just group your stones and leave an easier double. But if this is made well, it's the best result. So with a guard that tight, I don't know if Jake's is thinking of throwing a second corner guard, either splitting them or stacking them. But with a guard that tight, he's got some options. But a lot of guys don't throw the second corner guard anymore.
Yeah, and this one's got to curl a bit.
Yeah, Evan Crow, great sweeper. Got it in there pretty good.
And just as you said, they are calling for a double guard.
Yeah, they're going to stack them because that one's so tight it's hard to match it. The two is leaving a natural double peel. If you put it halfway on the other side of the sheet, you're leaving a double angle. So it's tough to split those corner guards evenly. So a long one here, a couple of feet over the hog line, makes a double peel hard and leaves you 2 chances to get around. Adam still won't be able to peel, obviously, in 5 rocks. He'll be throwing probably a tight center.
Yep, this one looks just fine.
Some guys will choke off the corners here instead, but the center guard's the normal call. If anything, a little on the same side as the guard, show them the half, the center line half, and not the other half, so they don't have some kind of a hit and roll at some point.
Yeah.
Those are 2 really nice rocks by Taves, though, above the tee line, close together on the center. Eventually, Jake's going to have to deal with those. He did leave him a possible double, like a pretty makeable double, so he can treat those as if they're only 1 rock as you're planning your end now. They're backing away from this. I wonder if he's a bit heavy. It's coming to a stop. So it's decision time now for
that one
for
will
Jake's.
slip into the rings, but what is Jake's going to do? He's going to call a hit and roll on that top red stone.
Yeah, you should be able to make contact. You might be able to get rid of all of them, right? A little high side, you make the triple.
Yeah.
If you go behind the double corner now, the risk is that Adams just guards that mess in the middle. And he doesn't go and peel. You'd only go behind this if you're pretty sure the guy was going to go peel the long one. You go behind now and he guards that, like you got a lot of cleanup to do and only half an inch to do it.
And you could also make this well and roll behind the corner.
Perfect.
He doesn't, but he kills all 3 reds and sits 1 in the top 12.
So now Adams has to try and clean this up. Here, should we get rid of a couple of makeable doubles?
All right, so looks like he was looking at hitting the tight guard on and redirecting onto the one in the rings.
You can see about a quarter of that rock. You could make that double. And make it perfect. You choke off the come around long corner as well, so it's not bad.
Yeah. And he was also looking at slashing that high guard into the one in the rings and looking at getting 2 out of play that way. But it looks like he's gonna play the double on the tight guard and the one in the top 12.
Yeah, if your mindset here is no 3-enders, and the goal is to get rid of any 2 of these yellows, and then make a bunch of peels, give up no more than 2. Looks pretty good. Stayed right there.
It is good.
And it choked off that come around to the long corner. Like there's nowhere for Jakes to use that corner guard now. So that was a really, really good shot. You got to come around the red, back 8. Make the run back that much harder because it's that much longer. So you don't usually want to go behind the tee line on come arounds, but when you're sure the other guy's going to hit, then you make the double or the run back as long as possible. So back 8, back 12 even is fine here. And then see what he does. He might draw, but you're okay. When you're down 2 and the other guy starts throwing draws, you can't be unhappy with that.
And we did have another final wrap up just a couple minutes ago as Totzek has beat Hood 7-3.
Well, they tried to go behind the T line, but they also went behind the back line, so that's not a good result. So play this double peel here. As long as he gets rid of the yellow, he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, and that red guard is so tight that even if he doesn't eliminate that, there's still a good chance for a run back.
That's right. So got to get rid of the yellow. You can't like do something crazy like jam this into the red and leave him a chance to sit 2 or something. But make this peel, you're good. If you make a double peel, it's basically game over.
Yeah, at this level, teams are very, very unlikely to miss an open hit, which
Coles does to make contact twice, so.
Yeah. Which if he does make this double peel,
just a little thin for the double.
He just misses.
So Jake's going to go back 8, back 12, and hope for some kind of half miss out of Cole Adams. Try and tie it up. But running out of racetrack here. Okay, Ryan's going to have to make a good one here. See how the speed's holding up.
Looks close. Now they're both going to go on it, try and drag it back.
Yeah, 15-3 is going to be top ring. If he gets by, it'll be a short
got to
run
get
back.
by. He is by. And they're going to drag it.
Yeah, really good shot.
Yeah.
The coach has got to make contact on a 4-foot run back.
Top 4, yep.
I like his chances. A couple ways to make this. You could run it back and stick it there, or you can try and make any double still leaves your shooter around, I think.
Yep.
But make contact on the run back, and you're getting pretty close. A little soft on that one.
They were right on it out of his hand, and they just missed it.
Yeah, I threw it a little soft. That one didn't run like the first one.
Yeah. Will stay in the rings at the side of the 12 there.
So the deuce looks really likely now.
Yeah. Jakes has to make sure that he doesn't leave any easy doubles here.
That's early enough in the end. He's considering throwing a guard. If you throw the guard and you get lucky, like they run it back and stick it or something like that.
Or even if they try and run it back and they just miss it,
yeah, leave
then
it buried.
maybe you have another guard to draw behind. And they looks like they are calling for the guard.
Yeah, it's your only real chance at 3 is if you put this, make the run back look makeable, and you get lucky that he runs it back and leaves it in the rings, leaves the shooter in play, or like you say, just missed it and hangs around somewhere for a guard. So I like this play.
Splitting
extra end without hammer is not real likely to steal in today's game.
This is your best chance at 3, but if he does make that run back, you've you've got a few shots to get to here, but if you split the rings there, I think it's your best chance at getting a multiple here, but at the same time, it's likely only going to be 2. And like you said, stealing in an extra end, it's
tough.
Not easy.
Yeah, it's not unheard of, but it's tough.
Yep.
Problem here is if you over curls like he has, then Cole can hit this rock. It's about 2/3 open, so he can chase shot rock now. So that's not an ideal result either.
Yeah, like you said, it's about half open, half to 2/3.
Probably gonna throw a little hack waiter, board waiter, something like that. Try and roll to the button, and then Ryan Parent left make the perfect come around and hope that it'd leave him a double setup.
And we're getting into skip stones here in the 8th end. Now they're gonna try curling this.
Got a beauty.
They've got that, and we'll roll just to the other side of the center line, sitting 2 at the moment.
So Ryan Parent has to make a good come around that Cole won't be able to remove, and then Cole will have to play either a really good guard or a precise draw that does not leave a double.
Yeah, he's got to make both of his rocks count now. So he's gonna try and wrap one around. Hope that Team Adams misses the run back if they choose to do that, or
I think they'll probably try and spot a draw somewhere that doesn't leave a double.
yeah.
The run back's probably a little risky because it's yellow. If it was red, maybe,
Yeah.
but not if it's yellow.
And Team Jakes hopes that maybe he can get a double out of the position of Adams' draw.
Right.
And will be able to make the double to get 2 here and force an extra. That draw, that's pretty good there.
Yeah, it's a couple of feet heavy, so it allows him to just follow it down and sit second shot in front of it.
It's fully buried, so they can't get to it with any kind of hit weight.
Draw the tee line, win the game. That's all you got to do here.
Yep.
Got to be second shot.
Yeah.
Got no line for the freeze.
Yeah, this has a ways to curl here.
Not light either.
No, it's not.
Open hit
And
for
it's
2.
gonna slide.
Quite a bit heavy. It's through the
Yeah.
house.
And Adams will have a hit for 2 to
Jakes.
force an extra. Oh, sorry, Jakes. Yeah, my bad. Team Jakes will have a hit.
It's Team Jakes and Ryan Parents throwing last rock, so open hit for 2 to force the extra.
Yeah.
Literally twins. Literally twins. That's why we should be like the cricket twins. Or the Siamese twins.
They're going a bit for
Looks good.
line, but
No problem.
no problem. No panic here, and Team Jakes will get 2 and force the extra end. We'll be back in a moment.
Line's good. Line's good.
Switch. Yeah, hard gotta go. Still gotta go. Hard push. Hard finish. Hard finish. Hard finish.
It's Ryan going on this side, and Ryan blocking this one a bit.
Hey,
Okay, we're in the extra end here. Adams versus Jakes. Jakes got his deuce coming home to tie things up. So now we're looking at an extra end where he's going to have to try and steal. And Adams will want to obviously score with a hammer, try and clean things up. Jake's lead at two beauties. You got the double centers going, a long one and a tight one.
And it's so important that they're on the center because obviously you can't tick them off of the center line.
Yeah, the no-tick rule has made this just a little more challenging.
Yep.
So this needs to be partly buried above the tee line, and then Jake's will have to go to work trying to tap something back, get some behind the button he can freeze to.
And Adams first, he has put a very nice one, top 12, top 8, just kind of edge on edge with those guards, which will make it very tough to get into the 4-foot.
It does have a bit, just a little bit of room. This rock's probably, what, half open or a little more. Tap it back button and leave him in the hopes that at some point during the end he'll get a chance to freeze. Because pretty sure that Adams will be going to peel that top yellow, trying to maybe make contact with both. And maybe at some point in time you have a chance to freeze this rock if you can just get it to the back button.
And it looks like he is
way narrow,
all over those top guard there.
Yeah, something happened to that one because he had plenty of weight, so it wasn't light.
Yeah. And now Team Adams is going to be happy with just peeling all the yellow guards close to the center line.
Yeah, straight peel on this one. And Jakes will be throwing a couple of guards probably, trying to make the peels a little harder.
And he calls a timeout here, so we'll see what they are thinking.
Looking at potentially a tap to set up a pocket. Might be a little early for that. Chance I just leave him a chance to clean everything up, but that long yellow guard might be interesting to just leave it for a while. Just let them do something in the rings for a while. If you ever get something behind that, you could be buried full 8 foot. And remember, Adams had a chance, if you were watching, Adams had a chance to win the game by drawing the tee line with this last rock in the 8th end and through the house. So that'll be in his head. If you can make him draw, that's going to be in his mind.
The other thing that who is it that Jakes was suggesting is maybe hitting that red stone just top 4, just back, like back button, and maybe even rolling in behind their yellow guard.
That'd be a good shot. Put that one back 4 and get second shot behind the guard. Leaves you some options.
Yeah, it kind of does two things in one. It gets opponent's rock behind the tee, and it gets one of your rocks behind the guard, but looks like they're gonna guard.
What they're looking at, there's a guard, an off-center guard, kind of where he's indicated, if you can see that. Because it'll be hard to peel, because you'll have catchers on both sides. So to put it right where Ryan Parent's broom is, they have to make it peel a little bit more precise, and you can come into the rings a little bit later. I think right there helps. Trying to put this rock somewhere that makes it a little bit harder to peel and maybe get lucky. I think we're going to over curl here. Coming out in the rings.
He's going to try and keep it straight to maybe lock one on. He locks it on, just it's a little offset.
Just rip everything out.
Yeah. You'll kill one of your reds, which is probably a good thing here.
Yeah.
You only need one. And they're going on this one, but they've got both. They've got the yellow.
Looks like he's still another guard of some kind. I think he could do that backline weight hit and roll we talked about. Chap that red one to the back of the pin and roll the shooter behind that long guard. Give himself a couple of things to work with.
You think it's time now?
You got 4 rocks left, so this one or the one after. Trying to give himself something a little bit better to come around, but if he guards a piece of the red, you can never get the inside roll off it, so see. What's this thing kind of halfway tight?
Yeah.
I think Adams just peels this, though. I don't think it's changing much.
I think that did cover a little piece of that red, but it won't matter.
So routine peel shouldn't have any trouble making this. No problem.
And they've got it. So now you think it's the back 4, back 8 weight. Try and push it behind T or what?
It looks like he's just throwing a corner guard again, or throwing a guard behind that guard and make it curl a little bit more this time so that they can't just peel it out. But eventually, if there's something with that red rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be doing something now.
Yep.
Because you can't get shot rock buried anywhere if that red's right where it is. So.
And you're gonna need 2 shots to get your ultimate result, which is probably freezing one of your yellows onto their red, which is back back house.
Yeah, if it's a back pin and you can get frozen to it, that's great. But you still want to be able to leave yourself a chance to just play that come around over there if they blast it. But we'll see.
But it's going to take both shots here now. One to tap it back and one to freeze. But
yeah, I think I would have moved.
Yeah, I see why.
Moving that rock, I would have done it now.
Yeah, I see why you wanted to move it now. Because then you maybe have a couple shots to improve your position after.
So kind of either or. He's trying to kill the tight one, but if he touches the top one, it's okay. No problem.
And he's got it. So now we're on to skip stones here.
Yeah, Ryan Parent's turn to try and do something. They might just play a straight hit and roll, like control weight hit and roll or board weight. But they might tap it right back pin and make you make a decision too.
Yeah.
It's a pretty long guard. The hit and roll has to be just perfect to not be chaseable.
Yeah, this is more precise with weight and line than probably the hit and roll, but it gives you the best chance of stealing.
Pretty tight ice. Looks like he's playing it with board weight. Like he's just playing the straight hit and roll.
Yeah.
Well, we're now over 3 hours for this game, so. Seems like a long time.
Yeah.
This is right where he played his hit for 2 in 8. We should know this path. It's taken off on him.
And they're going for line here.
He had kind of firm
They
hack.
are going to roll out while pushing that rock to the back 12 there.
Rip the guard. And then Ryan will have to freeze to this red or something.
Yeah, and then he'll have a draw full 8, likely for the win.
Yep. That's all you could ask for. Ooh, he's got this is pretty thin.
It's gonna be thin. Oh,
Really thin.
too thin.
Well, then nobody wants to win this game. Flashing 7, flashing 8, flashing 9. Just taking turns giving it away. So now he's going to have to draw the 4-foot to win, probably. I think Parents makes this really well.
line's a bit tight on this one. They've got to get this one by.
He's by. He might overcurl.
Oh. He's by.
He's by and he shot rock, but he's going to be almost wide open over there.
Yep.
Just
So
rip
what
it.
does Adams want to play?
Yeah, he's got
Looks
the kicker
like-
over here. Just rip it. I think it's a wide open rock.
Yep. Looks like he wants to play the hit.
Especially since he threw that one through in the 8th inning, so his draw weight might not be feel confident in his mind. So
yeah, he did just flash a hit, so maybe that's also in his mind. But I think obviously he has got more confidence in the hit than he does in the draw.
he's a really good hitter. So I think he makes this one. But I thought he'd make the last one too. So who knows?
Curling's a weird game. Just when you expect something to happen, the exact opposite happens.
That happens a lot. I don't think this will be a blank, though. I think we're done after this one.
Yeah. He's going for line. He's going, and he's got it.
Got it by. There you go.
And Adams will take this one 6-4 in an extra end.
Long battle, but they got her done. Thanks, folks.
Starting to feel good. Where's the amputation? Below the knee. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So she's back in the game, fellas. That's fucking great. Good. Starting to get a little more comfortable. Is there any way we can power push back? Oh, event, yeah. I mean, with the prosthetic, like those running ones, the energy return is actually greater than the normal play. Yeah. Probably. So how would you first put the prosthesis on, or I'm assuming that? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All the way being put on. Oh yeah, it's constant. Yeah, and even now it's getting way better. But yeah, she couldn't put on for more than half an hour a day. Now she's out there 6-7 hours. Yeah, it's a process. Yeah, learning a lot of things about things that I never.
Gotta go with my gut on my shots a little bit more.
Always an opportunity there. Yeah, sure is.
Just be into it more and fucking just there's no need to be anything by yourself.
Absolutely.
Just second guessing myself for no reason really. I knew what I needed to do for some reason. And it's happened. It's like I didn't trust it.
On this? You want me to put one of these on? You have to fix that too.
We'll have we're on streaming.
You guys got it? Sorry, I forgot. I'm like, they're not, unless you know like the back end programming, no one will ever figure out. Give me two.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
I was just gonna phone them, I'm like, 3 knocks and I'm
There's new batteries and they're ready to go. Yeah.
I don't know. Boys, what color are you guys?
I don't know. We took practice. So I'm gonna assume we're red.
We're red. We're red.
Are we? Okay.
Yep.
I just came off that shoe steel.
You on the call tonight, Mike?
Holy shit, you are too. I can see it from your face. Mickey back.
Maybe a pint or two?
And then Bubola. Flag. Drunk. Going, it's, they call it going dark after dark.
1 year or so.
Oh, 20. I've seen it both years.
We're doing socials on the live.
The best is we try to do like closed captions at home. It's just all much fucking help because they're slurring everything.
We're first order. Wade Johnson's telling a story about deviled eggs. Fucking eat 50 in one sit down.
Jesus.
My good. It's just my arm there. It was good.
What is happening here?
Yeah, you're good.
What is this thing? This is fucking broken.
Here, I've got you. Oh, this is broken.
It's fucking broken.
Okay, so do you know what? You hold that. Even though they're not mine.
Fucking steal one off. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Fucking broken one. That's not dude. Fucking kidding me? Veteran move. Let them figure it out. Snooze, you lose. We call them.
Yeah.
I like that you better.
Yes.
Bunch of legs. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. How's school today? School today.
Just a reminder, buddy. Help me out on the line calls and your shots.
Okay.
All the time.
So,
And I'm gonna let Mark know that, like, even on my shot, I think last game I was too quiet on my own fucking shots, and I'm gonna get right in there. I love that. I love that from everyone. I just feel like I'm gonna really love that from you because you're second. You know, your shots are fucking really important.
he had, in his defense, he had 2 years of it beating into him to be quiet.
Yeah, no,
So we just need to embrace him.
Yeah, I just love that engagement level. It gets me, keeps me going, gets me fired up. Just want everyone.
This match rocks.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I think.
So, I was thinking that, does it make any sense for us to throw 2 draws in the first time? I know you're keen on the hacker and the heel.
You can't match when it's fucking that fresh.
Yeah.
Like a match should be matching coming back.
So let's just really
Yeah.
pay attention to those 2 throws and invest in them.
But like, even the hack one, the fucking hack one I threw, and the T line came really crazy. But it was a little fresh. It was a little fucking fresh too. It's already pretty quick.
I threw.
Pretty hard. You did your first one hard.
I did.
Your second one